Hi there, and welcome to this second video on how to use Weathermap. In the first video we installed Weathermap on our system, and in the second video I will show you how to use it using Cacti. So here you see Cacti, and what you would like to have is this Weathermap flip, or thingy up here. But only copying the files and setting the rights on the files isn't enough. You need to go down here to the configuration, plugins, and enable or install the plugin into the Cacti and then enable it here. When you do this and press refresh, then the Weathermap flip should come up here. Okay. And the second thing, when working with the Weathermap, you should be conscious of the logs in here. Now you see that all my logs here are green. So the Weathermap is running okay on my system. But if there's any issues, you could go in here and look at the issues. Okay, so how to create an actual weather map? Okay, so we go into management, weather maps, and then up here on the plus sign, press add. Then we type the name, and this is important that it ends with .conf and is one word without any white space, just alphanums. So like this, and then choose empty file and press create. And the next thing you need to do is to click the plus sign here. Okay, so now we have made a new configuration file. But when you click here, Weathermap doesn't any way to edit it yet. So you need to go back, click Management, Weather Maps, click here, and we need to rebuild it. Now it generates the first version of our weather map. So now you can click it, and now you can click Edit, and now you're able to edit your weather map. Okay, so what we would like to model is this GNS lab. So here we have router 1, router 2, and switch 1. And if you see the interface names, it's like fast Ethernet 01 up to switch 1. Okay. So, but first I would like to go into map properties and change the name, Video Lab 1. We could change the background to blueboard, and then we see that this is 1024, so we will change this to 1024 times 768, something like that. And the default bandwidth, I don't think this will actually reflect further down, but we can just change this because my GNS lab is just 2 megabit. And we press save. Okay, so now we have a good base here. And then we can change position legend. This is the traffic load. And now we can add the node. So node 1, we call this R1. And we select Cisco router, click save, and then we can do a clone. We can do this R2, Save. Then we can move this over here. And then we can do clone again. Select a switch and do the same one. Save. Move this up here. Okay, so now we would like to add the link, the data link, the bandwidth we would like to monitor. So now it's important that you click, after that you click the source first. So click the router, because the router is is the device the SNMP data goes to. So the router is the one we actually pull and where we actually have our data. Okay. So now we click on the link, and then it's still 100, so we have to change it to 2. And then we select the data source, and it was router 1, FA01. Press add, and press save. And do this the second time. Router 1, first we click on the source, and then we click on the other device. Click the link. 2 megabyte. Oops, delete link. We're going to do this. Router 2, FA1, replace. I think this is good. Okay, let's try. Save. Okay. Now we can say nothing. Okay, so what do you do then? Okay, so if you want to like create it on the fly, then you can go to console, because this is created each 5 minutes. But if you want to have a rapid update, you can go into management, weather maps, click our map, rebuild now, go, continue. Okay, weather map. And let's see, but no, there isn't any graphs. So what do we do then? Okay, so then we do edit, map style, switch that to dynamic, save, return to Cacti. So that we see that there's a yellow sign here. And if we do a rebuild now, this goes away because there was an error. We can go down to utilities, system utilities, log administration, to view, and we see here that the overlap graph, but M style is static, and we change that to dynamic. So now when we go in here, you see, and we also have big graph. And I will show you how to, because default does a small graph. And maybe you think this is too big, so you would like to change it. So to change the size of the graph, when you do an overlay here, you can also click, and then you see the other graph. But if you think this is too big or too small, you can go into console, and then you configuration. But now you need to go into settings and weather map and change it here. So maybe it was a bit too big, so we change it from 600 to 450 and 250 to 200, and we click save. Okay, so again when we click here, it's the same size, but then we need to go to console, management, weather maps, do a rebuild, go. Okay, weather map, yay, it's smaller. And also important is to verify that what you have drawn is correct. So we read here on the so we read R1 traffic FA1, and here R1 FA1. So that's its mistake. Okay. Go in here and we can delete the link. And then remake it. So it's important to always check your to always verify, especially if you do this for production. Save. Okay. So now we can rebuild. Go. Continue. Okay. Weather map. R2. Yay. R1. Yay. So it's correct. Okay. So this was a quick introductory or a quick way to show you how you can work with the weather map and make a new weather map. Okay, so in the third video I will show you more advanced stuff on how you can customize using the command line and the editor, the text editor in the system. Okay, thank you for your attention and a pleasant good night.